Today I'm going to show you a quick routine that will help improve your mobility in your hips and the rest of your lumbopelvic hip complex, which includes your core, so your abs, your lower back, your glutes, etc. This is going to get you nice and strong to help improve your karate. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to use a timer. We're going to do 5 different exercises. This won't take long. We're going to do a static stretch to start, and this is a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So I have a timer I'm going to set. So first I'll show you what it looks like. You're going to go down on one knee if you can. If you need to, feel free to put something under your knee for comfort. If this is uncomfortable, you can do this from standing. Just do the exact same thing that I'm doing, but from standing. So what you're going to do is down on one knee, the side that you're stretching, the hip flexor. To get a deeper stretch, we're going to lift our arm up over our head, and we're going to turn towards the hip that we're stretching, and then lean away, and you'll really feel that stretch down your side and in your hip flexor. So we're going to set a timer, 30 seconds on each side. Here we go. Really lean into that stretch. Don't forget to breathe, relax. And that side's done. Now we're going to do the other side, the exact same thing. So on one knee, arm over your head, leaning away and turning your torso towards that hip to get a nice deep stretch. So 30 seconds. Here we go. This is a really good one for kicks. Hip flexors are tight in a lot of us, me included. So again, if you're doing this from standing, because it hurts to go on your knees, same positioning, turn towards the hip that you're stretching, put your arm over your head and lean away for an even deeper stretch. There you go. So that's the first stretch, both sides. The second one, we're going to do our inner thighs. For this one, you're just going to be standing. Just adjust the camera. So you're going to spread your legs apart nice and wide, and then you're going to lean to one side, bending that one knee, stretching the other side. So lean to one side until you feel a stretch on your inner thigh. If you don't quite feel it, spread your legs further apart. To get a deeper stretch, you can lean towards that side. You can also, to get a really deep stretch, lean forward a bit. Okay, and you feel a nice big stretch in your adductors. So 30 seconds, here we go. This one is super tight for a lot of us, me included, again. And these are all good stretches for improving your kicks. We use our hips a lot in karate, all martial arts. And so hip flexors, adductors, glutes are a good one to stretch, hamstrings. Almost done here. That's the first side. Now we're just going to tilt the other way, other knee bent, until you feel that stretch in the straightened leg in your inner thigh. Leaning to the side if you want a deeper stretch, leaning forward for a really deep stretch. And here we go, 30 seconds. This one I don't stretch enough, I think, because it hurts. There's good pain and bad pain with stretching. You don't want the bad pain. You don't want anything tearing. You don't want any funny pops or anything, but a bit of discomfort is going to be part of it if you want to improve your flexibility. Almost done here. And then back to center again. So that's 2 stretches. The last stretch we're going to do before we move on to strengthening is a hamstring stretch. And I'm going to lower the camera again. You're going to lie on the floor for this one, on your back. I need my clock for this. So this is a dynamic stretch, so we're going to be moving our leg throughout the 30 seconds rather than a static stretch where we're holding it in position. I keep bumping my mic, sorry about that. So just to show you what it's going to look like, you're going to lift your leg up until you feel a stretch in your hamstring. The other leg you can drop down. And then you're going to lace your fingers behind your thigh. And throughout this stretch, we're going to stretch and then relax. Stretch and relax for 30 seconds. So here we go. So stretch and relax as far as you can comfortably stretch. And every time after you relax, see if you can go a little deeper into the stretch. Again, not to the point of bad pain, but a little bit of discomfort will help you improve your flexibility. My knee is popping, as it always does. Popping and crackling is fine if there's no pain. I have been a poppy crackly person since childhood, so not a big deal. Where is my clock? So we're going to do the other side now. Switch legs, same thing, 30 seconds. Here we go. So hands behind your thigh, relax and stretch, relax and stretch. And keep doing that, trying to get a little bit further into the stretch every time. Feels good to do this one. Relaxing, breathing. Don't forget to breathe ever. Breathing is helpful. And that's it for this one. So the next one we're going to do is a strengthening exercise. We don't need our timer anymore. All right, I'm going to adjust my mic. Sorry about this. It's a little high up and it's tickling my chin. Some things I don't mind tickling my chin. Maybe not my mic. So this one is a quadruped opposite arm leg raise. We're going to get down on all fours like this. And you're going to lift one leg up, and at the same time you're going to lift the opposite arm. Just so you can see me, opposite arm and leg. Okay. And you're going to alternate sides. We're going to do 20 total. So 10 on each side. This is really, really good for your hips, all the muscles surrounding your hips. So that's 2, that's 4, 6. If I can keep track with the counting, it's often the hardest part. It's 8. 10, halfway done. 12. 14. My belt is riding up. 16. 18, and last 2. And 20. There we go. Now our last exercise is really, really good for your hips. You're going to feel it in your shoulders too. It is a single leg RDL, Romanian deadlift, with some arm movements. And I'll show you the arm movements first so you know what to do. You can use weights for this if you want. If you do, go with really light weights. You're really going to feel this. So the arm movement, we're going to bring our arms up into scaption. That's palms up like this. Okay, and then back down, retracting, and then all the way down. So we're like in a cobra position. So up, back, and then down, okay? So we're going to do 5 of these. You're going to get into a single leg RDL. And for this, you can be totally on one foot. If you can balance, if you can't, that's totally fine. Put your foot on the floor for support. You can also put a bench or something beside you and put the other knee on that for stability, whichever you are capable of doing. I'm going to do this with my foot on the floor. And so you're going to get nice and low like this, back straight, butt behind you. And we're going to do the arm movements. We're going to do 5 of these. So that's 1, 2. This is like a really good stretch all the way through your core, your back. That's 3. Your shoulders. You're going to feel this in your glutes. That's number 4. And 5. And then stand up again. And then you're going to switch legs and do the same thing on the other side. So get into that RDL. Again, away from anything you're going to hit with your hand, which I was going to hit the wall. Nice and low. Balancing if you need the support on one foot or putting down your other foot. So we're going to do 5 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. And then stand upright. So that's it. There's a very quick mobility routine to help improve mobility and alignment in your lumbopelvic hip complex. So you have really strong, flexible, mobile hips for karate. Thanks for watching.